Welcome to White Mountains Today. I'm Wendy Howell. Joining me now is Michelle Cruz from the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. Michelle, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about the Chamber of Commerce and what it's all about.
Sure.
And what you've got going on.
Yeah, so we have a few things going on. The Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce, we're an organization supporting the business community, our community, and really providing information to our visitors coming to our area.
Okay.
We know that probably since the day of the ski trains, people have been coming up here. And they come up here because we know we live here, it's beautiful. It's a plethora of outdoor recreation, so whatever it is from just walking on a trail to bike riding to skiing to hiking to fishing, kayaking, everything, backcountry, it's all there. And it really attracts a lot of people who then go to the business community because they're here. So we are providing information, and we also work with businesses to network, so there's collaboration.
Okay.
So I'm new to this role as of August of 2022, and previously, for years, we have marketed the area for people to come up here because there were times during the year that would be a slower time. We thought it would be a great time to create events or bring people up here to let them know what's happening. We know now, and especially following 2020, people are very aware of where we're located, and we have new residents living here. So we've put together some initiatives to provide more information about who we are here in the Mount Washington Valley. So thinking about our people, the culture, being a mountain town, the activities we have here, the businesses that are here, also looking at our workforce. One of the things we do as a Chamber of Commerce is also look for resources that we provide to our business community and our residents. One of the initiatives we look at right now is our workforce and how do we support that. Being aware that they're following 2020, there are businesses that may not be opening 7 days a week anymore. So while we have visitors coming up here, we want to be able to provide that information so they're prepared when they are here, and not expecting everything to be available like it used to be. A lot of our visitors are returning visitors, and so for us it's very important for people to know that when they're here, they're just going to need to spread out their time and because there is so much to do. And while a business, and I think of restaurants, there's quite a few of them that have gone down to a model because of the lack of workforce to a 5-day, being open 5 days as opposed to 7 days. And I know they've all worked very hard to even create schedules, so there's always something available. So we try to get that information out.
That's great. It's nice to just not be taken by surprise when you get here. You know, you come here anticipating having a nice dinner at your favorite restaurant and they're not open on that weeknight that you get here, or whatever the case may be. It's just so nice to not be taken by surprise. You can really plan out your vacation a little bit better that way. That's a lot of information to collect.
It is. It's a lot, and I have to say, like, I applaud and I thank the business community because they are doing so much, and so they do get this information to us. We reach out to them, we check in and find out, what's changed, what's new, so we can make sure that we're doing our job and getting it from them. One of our initiatives that came out of COVID, I guess the summer of 2020, was our MWV pledge. And this is a 10-point pledge where we're reminding visitors of, I guess, your responsible behavior as a tourist. So what to be aware of. I mean, we know that people that are going into the outdoors, there's a certain etiquette, and there's information to be reminded of. And up here, we carry and carry out. So anything we have in our backpacks, any lunch that we're bringing, any trash that we have, it's with us on the way out. Because we don't want people leaving it there. That's just one thing. It's being aware of our waterways as well. On the Saco River, we have a lot of people that are going out kayaking, canoeing, tubing, and we want people to be aware that we don't have people going along to clean up after them. We need them to play their part and do just as we would. And just a reminder to preserve, protect, and respect. So when we have visitors coming here, whether they're going to a brewery, a restaurant, retail shop, when they get to that lodging property, who they're seeing is our front line.
Right.
And our workforce is so important to us that they do so much to accommodate locals and visitors.
Right.
And so we want people to be reminded that they're doing their part. We just want them to respect the staff that are here. And so it's the culture.
Yes. Yep.
And from that initiative, we then created something that's learn from a local, live like a local.
I like that.
I do too. I think we appreciate it so much because at the chamber, we always get calls from people saying or asking what are some of the things that they should do when they're up here. Or we use this one that we still get this. Somebody might ask, where's that swimming hole that only the locals know about? And how do I get there? Because I heard it's beautiful.
Can't tell you.
Right, that's exactly it. We won't tell you. But what we do tell them is to find out who our local community is.
Right.
And really become invested if you want to find that location. We're not saying that they will, but if they get to know who we are, they're going to understand why that is known to only the locals.
Right.
And if deemed worthy, they might find out.
Yeah.
But it's really important that we actually have that. But we do have on our website, which is visitmwv.com. There is on our landing page a Live Like a Local, Learn from a Local, and it showcases who our locals are that are a part of this program in the Valley.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and it showcases the businesses they're a part of, nonprofits they support, outdoor recreation that they're involved in, the communities they live in. But we're all locals here,
right?
And so we want to be able to encourage people to be more aware of that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great initiative.
Yeah, and it kind of falls into place where we think of, I'm sure you travel to so many places. I know my family, when we travel, we always want to find out what do the locals do here,
right?
And where the as much as we'll go to the tourist attractions, we still want to find out what if you're local?
What's this place all about?
Yeah.
What's the draw?
That's exactly it. And we just we ask people to be aware of that as well. Everybody here, we live, work, and play. There's a quality of life that draws us here, and so we just want that to be reminded. And then we have another initiative. This is something that we launched a few months ago called Hire a Guide. So when you come up here, and especially when you're interested in outdoor recreation, we have a guide for it, just for everything. And we've showcased our guides in the community to say, hey, you want to have this experience, do it right by having a guide go with you, do it safely, get that educational component, also understand the environmental impact from that person who knows it best, and then come on back and do it, but now you have the knowledge to be able to do it the right way.
How to do it and do it safely.
Absolutely, and it supports our local economy.
Right.
So it's really putting together all this information, and that's what's really important to us, making sure that we're getting out the information. It's the resource, the tools, and not just to our visitors. There are plenty of locals I've run into and said, oh, we have a guide service for that. And it's like, yes, we do.
We do.
And, and then you find out that they've gone out with somebody and they've had a blast, but now they feel that more educated in that sport or that, recreation where it's, I want to go back out, either with that person or now knowing the community that's involved.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And all of the, just the important steps on how to be properly prepared for what you're about to do.
Correct.
Because I don't think that everyone fully comprehends what is involved and what's entailed in the adventure that they want to go on.
Absolutely.
And that sometimes runs into danger.
It does, and I know because I love looking at social media posts where it's like somebody's exciting adventure. It's like, wow, I'd love to do that, and that person is really experienced, and I'm sure there's training along the way. So it's kind of dialing it back and saying, okay, who do I need to go out with to be able to do that, at my level?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So do you have some events coming up for the spring, or?
We do. We have, and thank you for reminding me about that. April 18th is our Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Forum and Expo.
Okay.
This is connecting outdoor recreation to the business community. We're doing this at Attitash Mountain Resort, April 18th. What we're doing is during the day we have some workshops and panels. So we have one that is the Small Business Development Center. So this is with Kyla Bruston, who is our northern regional contact for anybody who has a small business, looking to open a small business, or has questions or needs advice. This is an organization that does this confidentially, where they meet with you. So she'll be there to provide more information.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We have speakers to talk about workforce initiatives. So we've worked with the Gibson Center, the Carroll County Adult Education, Tri-County CAP to work on initiatives that provides free hospitality programs to businesses. So if you're a small business or a big business and you're looking to train your staff but you just don't have the time, or looking to keep a low budget, this is a free program that they offer. And they come to your location, or they can set up programs at their location.
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
It is.
That's so huge.
It doesn't end there. And we're also working with Tri-County CAP to offer it's a subsidized low-income vehicle repair program.
Ooh.
There is an eligibility process and an application process that we'll be rolling out very soon.
Okay.
So somebody who needs to get their car inspected, this program can cover that cost. If the inspection doesn't pass and there are repairs needed, up to about $1,000 this program can cover, and this is supporting the workforce.
Wow.
So if you're somebody working in the area that's looking for this and you fall into this eligibility process, we can help you out with that.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the workshops, and then we have a panel of wonderful speakers to talk about EV infrastructure in the New Hampshire state, something that we're looking to get moving forward with, something for our visitors that are coming here, states all around us, Maine, Massachusetts, Vermont, Quebec they're all, when you look on the apps for EV infrastructures, if you have an EV, you could see them pop up. Right now, the state of New Hampshire is trying to get moving forward with that, so we'll have speakers to talk about that. And we have our outdoor recreation panel. And this will include Tyler Ray, who's with Grand Outdoor Alliance, Janelle Lawton, who is our State Director of Outdoor Recreation with the BEA. We'll have speakers from Alex Valens from the SE Group. Not only are they working with the state about outdoor recreation, but they're also working with Conway on their master plan.
Wow.
They'll be there. And Marty Fuller, who's with Afro Outdoors, and she'll be able to talk about diversity in the outdoors.
Oh my gosh.
So there's so much going on. We're so excited about it. That's just the beginning. Those are just the workshops. Anybody can attend them at Attached Mountain Resort. And then following that from 4 to 7 is our exhibit, our trade show opening. Registration is available for businesses who are interested in being an exhibitor. They can get that information at mwvcc.org.
Okay.
It is limited space, so if you're interested, jump on that now. And we're excited for it. So
that sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be busy, and it's really great.
There's just that low rumble of development and things happening that are all good things.
Absolutely. And I know, we talk a lot about outdoor recreation, and because of where we live, it's here everywhere. And businesses who may not be specifically outdoor recreation focused or that industry, they are impacted by people who come up here for outdoor recreation.
Of course.
So that's where we want to bring this all together and look at collaborations. Look at, how we can all work together to really look at this economic impact.
Right.
Yeah.
You're so busy.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I love it. Yes.
Is there anything else that you wanted to touch on, or that you may have
always. So we have March 21st. We have our after hours at Mountain Coolie Yoga. That's from 5 to 7. Members, non-members, everybody is welcome, and it's really it's a networking event. We encourage members to come on out. But if you're somebody who has a business and you're trying to figure out what does the Chamber of Commerce do, what does it mean to be a member, this is a great event to come out to and really find out more about what we do as a Chamber of Commerce.
Yep. And that's it.
That's so far. There's always more, but I don't think we have enough time right now.
But that's a lot. That's a lot to digest. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Please visit the Chamber of Commerce website and check it out and see all the events that are coming up.
Visit mwv.com.
MWV, chamberofcommerce.com, or is it just MWV?
Just visit mwv.com.
Okay.
And that's our visitor site and our member site. If you're looking for member resources or finding out what is it to be a chamber member, you can go to mwvcc.org.
Wonderful. Thank you so much,
Thank
Michelle.
you.
You're watching White Mountains Today.